usually when I do it is when it's shortages.
Well, you have the advantage that you can work up a load, go out in your backyard and test it, whereas if I work up a new load, you know, I got to schedule a weekend to drive somewhere to go test it. So, no, that's all good. Yeah, I'm an asshole. Expensive retail, and, you know, they want, what is it up to now? 90 cents a round for 9mm. I can do it for 6.
Okay. No, I don't have any 9mm. But I laugh. We went out. This one spot we went to, we were deer hunting, and we went camped to this place. I guess the weekend before, it had a whole group of guys out there that had been shooting, and they just left all our brass laying around everywhere. I picked up brass. I'll bet you I picked up 3 plastic grocery sacks full of brass of all calibers. And my brother said, well, you don't have that. And I said, no, but I might get one day.
I'm with you on that. There used to be a gun store here in town, and unfortunately, he lost his lease with the owner, which was a real shame. And he was a young man with a family, you know, trying to make a living, having a little metal shop, metal guns and metal used brass type thing. I said, but haven't you shot it? Well, just a little bit, Dad. But anyway, that was a good deal. I got a gun. He got to use it for a year.
Use the left lane ahead.
Back in the day, Jensen's was a great store. I really, you know, Amendment's been bought again by some outfit in California, and so they're not even Second Amendment anymore.
Well, I didn't know